A town in southern Arizona filled with hotels, brothels, saloons, and gunfights. Ride with us. Check your guns at the door and belly up to the bar as we make our way to Tombstone, Arizona. The town, too tough to die, is like hopping in a DeLorean and going back in time. Sure, you have places like Virginia City and Deadwood, but Tombstone, this place is preserved. One of the first places you'll encounter on the old dirt road in Tombstone is the Birdcage Theater. For 8 years between 1881 and 1889, the Birdcage was the wickedest theater between New Orleans and San Francisco. There you could engage in faro, shows, and ladies of the night. But beware, a repeated 26 people were killed at the Birdcage. The building is known as one of the most haunted places in the United States. Look up, you can count the 140 bullet holes still in the ceiling. If you get thirsty, just mosey on down the street and head to one of the local watering holes, such as Doc Holliday's. A little lesser known fact is Doc Holliday's was originally a morgue. Disputes in Tombstone were settled by gunfight. I would suggest getting yourself a decent cap gun for protection.
Billy the Kid walking out.
The OK Corral was home to one of the most famous 30 seconds in U.S. history. Here, Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday gunned down rival cowboys. You can find this reenactment in various locations around Tombstone. Tombstone is filled with historic places. If you're hungry, head over to the Crystal Palace, which is one of the very first saloons of Tombstone. Staying with the theme of heading back in time, or in our case, staying back in time, we booked a night at the Tombstone Monument Ranch. Known as the best dude ranch of the West, Tombstone Monument Ranch is a working cattle ranch. The rooms are not typical hotel rooms, but they are more like replicas of buildings that were in operation in the Old West. We might be staying there.
Yeah, that's a room.
Yeah, we're in the town right now.
Yeah.
Coming into town.
In fact, to check in, you have to make your way through a saloon, pass through some saloon doors, and reserve your room for the night.
No, he's like, I did the same thing.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Good. We're gonna check in.
Oh, the office is right over here. So you can walk through here, you can come around, whatever you like. I'll check you guys in a minute, okay?
Okay.
So you're all set up, sir.
We had the pleasure of staying in two of the themed out rooms. The first room was the old mining office.
Ice bucket right here. You get ice in the bottom. So just come out and find me. If you have any other questions or you need anything in the room, just let me know. You're all right, so I just want to get settled in. When I have people with other luggage, remember the guest parking lot is done. Okay? And then you're going to be over here. Really excited.
Our room was the post office. Inside the room you'll find old relics of past post offices and other regalia.
That's pretty much it, guys. So you just go ahead and get comfortable.
If you're coming in the winter months, make sure you're bundled up as it does get cold.
Not that one.
You guys, you're in the frickin'.
Is that what they gave you?
Yeah.
Tombstone, an iconic Old West town situated in southeast Arizona, is a well-preserved